Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel during the Bridger incident, somewhere we can get a little bit stuck on decisions that seemingly matter so much to us, but in reality actually doesn't matter that much. It seems in consciousness the thing begins to take a lot of space and importance, right? It can render us feeling a little bit lost. It's almost like you don't want to make the wrong decision. You want to micromanage everything, but you can't be that particular when it comes to manifesting. You actually can't be. That's not a place you want to be at, when you're trying to manifest. First and foremost, you can just manifest clarity. I want to read a quote by Neville. To dissolve a problem that now seems so real to you, all that you do is remove your attention from it. In spite of its seeming reality, turn from it in consciousness. Become indifferent and begin to feel yourself to be that which would be the solution of the problem. It's only presenting to us as a problem to the version of us who's not yet overcome that problem. You need to turn away from the problem in your consciousness. How do you do that? You can manifest clarity. Invoke all the feelings you would feel when you do feel clear on things, when you feel a sense of direction, a sense of intention, a sense of clarity on things. You can manifest clarity on any particular subject. You're not going to have access to the solution if you are viewing the problem from the state of mind of somebody who's stuck in the problem. That's virtually impossible. And if you do come up with a solution, it's going to be one that's not going to be of any use to you. You can literally go inwards and perceive yourself as being somebody who's clear on this situation now. There's this phenomenon called the end of time illusion, where we can only think from the point of view of the person that we are now, that we are today. On a normal practical day, that's how we are perceiving life. That's what's informing our reactions to things. We become so short-sighted. Always ask yourself the question, to the person who's overcome this problem, this perceived problem wouldn't even be seen as a problem to that person. They've already overcome it. You're letting your inner self, who's in this state of the wish fulfilled, to inform your decisions today, to inform your reactions today, okay? Those beliefs that you're trying to get rid of are trying to overstay their welcome. It's trying to pull you back because it wants to keep you safe. That's where you have to kind of be like, no, we're not doing that anymore. You are familiarizing yourself with these new beliefs in the process. You have to remind yourself that doing this new thing or reacting in this new way is safe for you, because the old beliefs only served a purpose because it kept you safe somewhere. That way of thinking, that way of reacting kept you safe. You need to remind yourself that you are safe in this new self-concept. This is how you familiarize yourself with this new self-concept. You have to keep reminding yourself that I am safe, that it's okay for me to adopt these new beliefs. They're only there to better me. And this is something I consciously am deciding, I take self-agency. That should be a regular practice that you need to employ. I mean, unless you believe yourself once and for all and you just make that decision. The discipline is in the constant persistence. You are almost importunate with this new set of beliefs. When I say this, I know I'm trying to make it seem like it's forceful. It's not forceful. When you lead from the feelings, when you lead from the experience, that you familiarize yourself with in a sat session or a visualization session, it's not going to feel forceful, because our feelings are what makes us feel safe in these scenarios. So to familiarize yourself with a polarizing feeling, just because you haven't been familiarized with it before, can make it seem unsafe to you. So you have to have that internal dialogue. You have to tell yourself, you know what? I'm safe. Like, it's okay. I'm safe. I know what I'm trying to create here. That these are just my old beliefs. They're doing their thing. So let them do their thing. Let them run their course. I can already see myself on the other side of this. Oh, and guys, just another thing. I wanted to propose another technique. I know you're probably thinking, how many fucking techniques are there? Quite a lot. A technique is just basically to remind yourself of your hidden power. I watch a lot of interviews by a lot of actors, actresses, and I was listening to this one particular celebrity actress talking about how she gets into her character, and she said that she befriends this character. Usually you hear platitudes like, You should be your own best friend. You should inform yourself, advise yourself like you're your own best friend. Taking the example of that famous actress, what she was saying is that she familiarizes herself with this character like it is her best friend. And it's just easier to then adopt that person's mentality. I know for me, even when I hang around with somebody who has a different accent to me, I pick up the accent quite quickly. And what you're essentially doing is picking up these qualities, idiosyncrasies, virtues of this person you wish to be. What are these persons? Again, dispositions. Start to identify with how you want things to look like than what the conditions are at the moment. That is so crucial. Always come back to that point. It's constantly disciplining your mind. Your mind is going to try to get you to focus on the problem because the ego believes it needs to be solved for you to feel safe again. Reminding yourself through your inner conversations, hold on, but what do I want? What do I want? Once you build that into a habit in itself, it's going to get easier. It's a constant recalibration of perspective. The perspective is going to inform the reactions, the new reactions. How are you perceiving things? Your reactions are going to be very telling, okay? It's going to be telling to you where you are at. The triggers are only your teachers informing you where you are at the moment. Don't get lost in the source. Don't get absorbed by them. Easier said than done, of course, but again, one of my affirmations is it is easy and I can. And a good one to incorporate is I'm successful at everything I do. Your subjective mind is going to be determined to prove to you that you are successful in this new way of thinking. And also, guys, there is no need to be perfect because your perpetual need to be perfect with your mental diet, with your affirmations, with your sat sessions is causing a state of paralysis because what it's doing is it's you employing willpower. Willpower is not going to trump imagination. It's not a day job. You are doing this as a form of commitment. It's a lifestyle. It's just a way of being. I think that's all I wanted to say, you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you feel like it, and I will see you in my next video.